Good morning, everybody. Hopefully you all are having a fantastic Monday. We've got a bit of a project going on here. We've got this massive shade tent. I believe it's 20 by 20 that we had set up probably 3 years ago now. And it did get blown down by the wind, so we're trying to kind of makeshift it back up. A couple of the pieces were bent and we ended up bending them back into shape. So we kind of have it makeshifted right now just to see what I have to move. Got a bit of a jank ratchet strap job going on there, but it's holding. So basically the idea is to have it span from there to here, so in the morning when the guys are bagging and the sun is coming down, they're covered from the back there. So it's going to come through here and then come through the stone and sand area, and then it'll span to the front so we can put 2 more skids here when the time comes. But during the summer we only want the guys bagging in the morning anyway, because by noon it's 35 degrees. So it's just better, and we can't have it covering this because then you won't be able to pour product inside. So having it right here, maybe we'll inch it a bit more this way, but when the sun shines in the morning, because the sun shines from over there, they'll be covered and they won't be walking home with some burns. So we've all been getting pretty burnt lately. But I need to move this about 5 inches over that way, and then we're gonna get the rest set up. I've got Dawson and Noah helping me. They're just in the back room getting the other pieces here. We've got these 2 beams, but I'm going to hop in the 24 and I'll put the head mount on and I'll show you more of this stuff. So see you then. Alrighty, got the forks on. Both doors are open, so I apologize if it's a little loud. This machine does not have working AC, but we're just gonna take the topsoil skid, toss to the side, and then just move the Gromax 50 over about 5 inches. There for now. Not gonna lie, this Gromax skid looks like it's gonna fall, but just yet, because once the pole's set up, I'm gonna kind of push the skid up against the pole just so it has some extra support. But that's fine for now. That gives us some room to breathe. We'll beautify everything, and then yeah, I'll end up showing you guys the finished product. But for now, I'm gonna leave the forks on this guy, and we're gonna go kind of get the post set up so we can get putting those beams on. We got a cross center beam we got to put on as well, so I'm trying to make sure everything's nice and stable before we get to the more advanced pieces of that headache. So I will see you guys then. So we've kind of got the shape here going. It's just a simple square, but now we've got the challenge of getting these beams up to the top, which I think we're gonna do. It's basically a four-man job. So we're gonna do this beam first. So someone's gonna be on the orange ladder there, and someone's gonna hold the ladder. Someone's gonna go up, lift that side, and then Dave is in the machine. He's just getting like we have kind of like a cage skid. Someone's gonna stand on the cage skid. He's gonna lift them up because we don't have two ladders. And we're just gonna slot it in the top, and then we're gonna do this side, then this side. Because we can't get the loader in the back area there, we do have like a super tall ladder that can like lean on something, but as of right now there's nowhere to lean it on. But once that beam is up and secured, we can lean that ladder up on there. So he's getting that cage right now, and then we're gonna hop up and I'll show you guys us setting it up. All right, so I hopped in the kitty excited to load Larry, but we did get the first top beam up. I didn't record how we did it. I did not record how we did it because I don't think it's appropriate for YouTube, but to say the least, we had to make do. So it's up. The side struts are also in, so we've got some stability there, which is nice. Now I believe after I'm done Larry and Dave's just tossing, he's tossing some skids on a trailer that we did a custom order for last week. After that, we're going to do the right side beam, if you're looking at it. And then after that, it should be, you know, pretty stable. So I'm hoping. But it's probably the best day to do this because there's no sun out, but the rest of the week is supposed to be some serious sun. So that's why I'm trying to put an emphasis on getting it done today. Just because, you know, the guy's been suffering. Even, I mean, I can stand the heat, but I was bagging the other day and it was just brutal. Like, because from like 7 o'clock to 12 o'clock, the sun's on your back. So your neck gets burnt, your back of your calves get burnt. And it's just so annoying, so. I mean, even with the sun not being out today, it's still like 35 degrees, which is pretty blistering. But yeah, you can kind of see these side struts here are up. You've got they're U-bolted in on the top there, and then we just twist tied them for now. It's not a permanent solution. We're probably gonna get some not sure yet, but we were thinking of like maybe some wider U-bolts, but it's hard because that brace there is pretty tricky to work with, and it's galvanized steel, so you can't really drill through it. We tried, so, but yeah, so we're gonna do the far side now, and then once the far side is done, we can just get the big ladder and lean it up. So I am going to do those, and then I'll show you guys that, and then we're gonna toss tarp on. So, alrighty, fast forward a little bit. We got all 4 side beams up and the cross beam in the center done. We put the those diagonal struts in to hold. We do have to do one more. We just had to get some hardware for it. We got the rest of the stuff here to put there's 2 beams that go from each side to there, and then from the middle to there, but we're probably gonna stagger them. So one's gonna be like that, the other one's gonna go like that. Got our homemade man lift, because that ladder couldn't reach, and this one there was nothing to lean it up against up until we got those beams put up. But yeah, we're gonna get those 2 staggered beams put up, and then there's 2 tarps, one that goes a UV tarp for the top and then a UV tarp for whatever side we would like. I'm not sure where I'd want to put it. I'm thinking maybe this side or even at the front here, but we gotta lay them out and clean them off because they're full of cobwebs. They've been sitting in that back room for a couple years now. But I also think that's really it. We are gonna have to find better ways to secure it. Like right now it's not going anywhere because everything's hooked together, but you could still shake it a bit. I'm thinking maybe even just putting planters or just a skid, and then maybe drilling. There is holes. If you move these, you got holes in there. You could probably just drill it right into the skid, or even some stakes in the ground. Like the ground's pretty soft here. It's not paved. But that is the plan. And then later this week, we're gonna shoot a whole video about the bagging area setup tour, give a whole rundown of this. And then yeah, that's pretty much all the upgrades I wanted to do for this area. So hopefully it turns out as good as I hope. But I will update you guys when everything is nice and clean. Finally, after a long fought battle with the blazing sun today, it's up. We've got the side shade up so that in the morning when the sun beams through, I did put the bag away, but when the sun beams through and we're bagging, our backs are covered, our calves are covered. We've got the nice shade tent. I did strap it down in 3 corners because that was a big issue we had beforehand, where we got a huge windstorm and it just trampled right down because it wasn't anchored in properly. So I have it ratchet strapped there. I have it ratchet strapped here. The plan is, because this will be shaded, once I fill in the gap here, I do need more twist ties, but once I fill in the gap here, all of these are gonna get moved to here. This skid is gonna come out, and then I'm gonna have the 3 main soils being topsoil, Gromax, and 50/50 under there, so it'll be completely shaded, because sometimes too much sun exposure, you get weeds growing in the bags, all that stuff. The only probable corner I would say is this one. I haven't figured out what I want to do yet. As of right now, I just have some heavy bags leaning on it, but you can see that there's room to drill holes in, and I might do it on the concrete if this is the indefinite position that we want to keep it. But yeah, we got it nice and strapped in here. A little bit of a chop job, but it's not going anywhere. So we do have one more side tarp. I haven't decided where I want to put it yet. We were bagging around like 2:30 today, and the sun was still hitting here, so I was almost thinking of moving that top one back a bit and having it kind of span over, but then we should be able to like attach it to the top of the bagging machine whenever we pull it up. That way we're just completely covered, and then when we're done, hang it back up and just have it be a movable tarp so it's not fixed. But yeah, it just makes a world of a difference, and it makes this area, you know, look a lot better. Next job on the list is the shed here. That's full of God knows what, but yeah, definitely took a lot out of me getting this up today and fixing all the parts, but just makes the place look so much better. So yeah, and then probably the next addition to this place would be just getting the actual bagging section organized, you know, where everything goes, how many skids of everything we want. But I plan on making an entire bagging setup and machine video, just showcasing how we use the bagger, the different types of bags, the different you know, little tips and tricks and stuff, just for everything we do in this area. And I've been doing this for a decently long time, so I've picked up on quite a few things. But yeah, I'm gonna cut the app sesh here, and I will, you know, just go pack up for the rest of the day. So hope you guys have a phenomenal Friday, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace.